Welcome back to Encrypto'd. I am your host, Cryptic, aka Lord of Kryptonium. Like I said last video, somebody commented and called me Lord of Kryptonium, and I've been attached to that name ever since. I really like it, thank you. Yes, I'm Lord Kryptonium, how can I help you? You want to know today's gem? Oh, well, of course. We got another banger today, and without further ado, I present to you something a little special, something a little hot. Today we got Widi Land. Widi Land. Yes, sir. Let's hop right into the website. Live and direct right on the homepage of Widi Land. This is a free-to-play, play-to-earn game. Welcome to Widi Land. With evolving gameplay and future Metaverse plans, yes, the Metaverse. Widi Land is a dynamic game based on blockchain technology where players can free to play and play to earn through exploring and building a new world. Widi Land is a simulation, a story that is about a group of elite people finding a new home for humanity when the earth is seriously destroyed. The exhaustion of natural resources, polluted environment, and the release of prehistoric viruses, killing most humans on earth. They have to move to Widi Land, a green-blue earth-like moon, and build a new civilization. Players will immerse themselves in the many particular roles and enjoy different game modes to build and protect their new home. This is Widi Land. You know what, guys? Let's not only talk about it, let's watch it. You gotta walk the talk, right? Come on, let's check this out. Wow. The environment has an alarming rate of pollution. Oh my god. Resources have been exhausted. Humans cannot get enough food. Oh my god. To survive. This is heartbreaking. The Widi Project was born with a unique mission. To find a new home for mankind. Let's go. A group of scientists successfully found a temporary 1012, the green-blue Earth-like moon, and called this planet Widi Land. This planet is 24.2 light years away from us and has an ecosystem which is up to 73% similar to the Earth. A small group of elite people are selected to migrate to Widi Land, build the new right? For humans. You gonna take me with you? Lord Kryptonium, I gotta go. I gots to go. Geomagnetic storms occur, causing energy explosions. The accidents never mind. Damage the entire spacecraft. I'm good. Including its high-tech equipment and telecommunications. Now, all the crew members live in the hull of a broken spaceship. The stored food and energy are slowly running out, while the connection with Earth-based radars is totally broken. Damn. The only chance to survive is to build a food energy system on this planet. Facts. Yeah. We need to create stable food supply. Gotcha. Proceed minerals exploration. Yup. Build residential areas. I gotcha. Let's begin. Hey. Hey, yo. We'll talk about the ending in a second. That was really cool, for real. A very captivating video. The storytelling was on point. It makes sense. It makes you want to play, get into that survival mode. But that ending, though, that laugh, that was some kind of sinister laugh. That was some kind of sinister laugh. What? That was some kind of sinister laugh right there. Makes you wonder what to expect. Is it to be continued? Who knows? Maybe this new planet got some zombies and an apocalypse. Some mystical beasts and creatures. This is a dope project, and I can't wait to play it, to be honest with you. So maybe after this, I'm gonna head out, connect my wallet, and run some Widi Land. Now, Widi Land is interesting. In the first chapter, where the journey begins, this is where players transform into certain jobs. They choose to be a farmer, breeder, or cook. And this is how they start a new life and begin the journey. Players can use only limited resources, which need them to play to earn and upgrade their characters. With the lessons learned from the destroyed Earth, players must treasure natural resources and reasonably use them. And Chapter 2, The Devastation. A completely new game mode where Widi dwellers have to protect their project from fearsome invaders. Now, I think that's what that cynical laugh was all about. Look at that little freak. Look at the shadows in the back. You can tell there's some mythical creatures and fearsome invaders. Yeah, the invaders and monsters in this chapter represent the natural disasters and epidemics that people face on Earth. Now, that's a very cool message that Widi Land implemented in their chapters. Therefore, it teaches players the idea of protecting the ecosystem and our planet. And Chapter 3, The New Era. With the help of Widi technology, Widi Land people reconnect with the space station to continue the project. They plan to bring humanity to a new home and resurrect the Earth, marking the start of new civilization, the beginning of the Metaverse. Let's see. Hey, this is actually awesome. I'm actually really liking Widi Land, for reals. For reals. Anyways, now back to the project. The final IGO is ongoing right now, so we should click here for detailed information about the final IGO. Why not? Let's get right into it. So currently, Widi Land final IGO participation rules. The event will take place soon. This is the last time Widi Land sells treasure publicly. So guys, take your calendars and your notes out and mark it up. This might be the last chance to gain a sweet opportunity like this with Widi Land. Because after this IGO, the only way to own treasure is through Treasure Farmer. A good old farmer, you're gonna have to dig and get dirty. But it's all good, right? Because we're still on time and we can participate in this IGO. So, since the registration form for Widi Land official game was opened, they've received lots of love and support from all communities. So congratulations, Widi Land, for reaching 160k registered accounts. Wow, that is breathtaking. But in 160k accounts, only 4,000 users already owned NFTs. The key to success in Widi Land, by the way, to own NFTs. That is why Widi Land is hosting one last IGO for Widians worldwide to own NFTs and thrive in Widi Land. They are also pleased to announce that 20% of the money earned from the final IGO will be used to buy back and burn WSO according to the contract. Yeah. Widi Land final IGO event will take place soon, because this is the last time Widi Land sells treasure publicly. And as we said before, after this IGO, the only way to own treasure is through Treasure Farmer. Don't be that guy or gal. So let's read the following rules of the final IGO. Number 1, warming round FCFS. This is happening from February 10th to February 19th. The quantity will be 1,000 character treasure and 500 land treasure per day. The price, 0.75 BNB per character treasure and 0.15 BNB per land treasure. And your buying condition, you gotta hold at least 1,000 Widi. And at this point, if you want to buy Widi immediately, before we even finish this video, because you know your stuff and you've done your research, meaning you better do your research. If you are ready and want to buy Widi, you can click this link right here. It will take you to PancakeSwap, and you know the process. Simple as that. Now back to number 2, the final round FCFS on February 28th, 2 a.m. to 5 p.m. Just a short period of time, so don't miss out. This one will have quantities of 10,000 characters treasure and 5,000 land treasure. But this time, a little bit more expensive. the prices will go up of character treasure from 0.075 to 0.1 BNB. And for the land treasure, instead of 0.15, it is now up to 0.2 BNB. Alrighty. Number 3, the final round, the guaranteed, the time. This is happening from February 25th to February 27th. This is when you prepare and commit to buying treasure. And on the 28th of February, you can claim that treasure. So same thing, the character treasure is 0.1 BNB and the land is 0.2 BNB. How do you join? You have to commit to buying treasure depending on the number of tickets owned. Quantity, this will be based on the number of users committed. A bonus, you don't need to hold Widi. Let's look forward to the latest news about the final IGO on all Widi's Land's channel. So this is where I'll tell you, hop onto their social medias, their Telegram, their Twitter. We'll look at that in a second and I'll show you the links. But yes, stay up to date with their platforms and don't miss out. Roll with the community. Widi Land has a beautiful and nice community, and they also love gaming, so if that's you, you're at home. I grant you access as Lord Kryptonium. Except I don't really have that kind of power. Moving on, guys, you must read. Only MetaMask and Binance Wallet are supported. So, if you want to join this IGO, make sure you got your MetaMask and Binance Wallet ready to go. If you want to install them, WidiLand has provided 2 links that can help you out, right here for MetaMask and the other for Binance. So, I'm glad we went over this because it is a big event. I want to give you guys the opportunities and the goods from WidiLand before we dive back into the website and look into more what is the core values of Widi Land. If you want to play the game, you can click right here. You can download it on your web browser or play it on Android. And in that case, let's dig in deeper to the website. What are some of the in-game activities you'll find? Well, cultivating. On the field, players assign a farmer to the field and choose the type of crop they want to plant. Breeding. On the animal farm, players need to appoint a breeder, then players can feed the animals and harvest the items after a certain time. Cooking. Players in Widi Land need to assign a cook to process and interact with the machine. After a specified amount of time has passed, players can harvest the items. Daily quests. Every day, as hardworking citizens in Widi Land, players must perform various daily quest duties. They will be paid once they have completed these tasks. Every day the system resets itself. We love daily tasks and daily quests. Keep yourself busy. Keep the fun going on. It's motivating. It's fun. We love Widi Land. My dear Widians, we aren't going anywhere yet. Not until we play this game. This project review ain't complete without a gameplay. So, let's do that, shall we? Tag along with me. Okay, so I gotta sign up. Let's connect our wallet. MetaMask, you already know. Yup, that's the one. So we connected our wallet. This is the sign up process. We gotta create a username. Username must be 825 characters. Obviously, there's gonna be no space. I think this should be good. Required. Create an account. Please wait a few minutes. So they sent me a verification code. Got the code. Account saved successfully. You have created your game account, so let's start playing. Lord Kryptonium, about to play Widi Land. Let's play. This is your first land. Let's play and earn. Okay. So, tap on a field to plant crops. Okay. Okay, you need a farmer for the crops to grow. Please choose a farmer. I guess I'm the farmer. Okay. Tap on finished crops to harvest. Nice. Okay. Congratulations, you've reached level 2. Guys, we made it. Okay. Okay. Oh, my boy's putting in the work. He's sweating. Tap on the order board to view orders. Let's check out our orders. So we gotta deliver. Nice. Let's tap to home to see your daily quests. Okay, so this is where you see your daily quests. So finish 30 orders. So you're gonna play, do a bunch of tasks, and then come complete some orders. The couch is unlocked. Let's build it. Cow farm. Okay, so we place it in an empty area. All right, let's place it right here. Tap on the cow shed to feed and collect milk. Let's do it. So we get to assign a character first. We're assigning my wifey. You're gonna milk the cows for us, okay? We're gonna feed them. We're gonna feed them. Yes, because we planted, we harvested them, and we got food to feed. Oh my God, I'm supposed to be feeding the rest. Sorry, he's my favorite, you know? I'm gonna collect the milk. The bakery is unlocked. Let's build it. Let's build a bakery. Yep. Can I move it? Don't think you can move it. Just for now. I guess it's like the beta version. It's all good. Alright. So we need a chef to make the bread. Who's going to be our chef? We got homie right here. Nice. So now tap to collect products. Nice. Okay. We got the bread. Alright, so I think we've done most of it. What's this here? Let's deliver. Gotcha. So, completed some of the orders. Progress has been made. Here, let's feed more of the cows in the cow shed. Oh, okay, you don't have enough ingredients. I'll come back though. Let me see what happens when you do that. So they're being fed. That's actually cool. Let's go to the farm. Let's plant some corn. Let's plant everything, right? Might as well. So 1 minute. Okay. Makes sense. Let's go to this pumpkin chat. This, oh, coming soon. Okay, so there's like a little pumpkin farm. What's this? Capacity 4 times. Oh, it's my inventory. It's my inventory. Everything we have. Crops, goods, and resources. Cool. What about this? What's happening here? Oh, it's 8 minutes. I didn't even notice. It's quite a while. So this is quite interesting. The beta version makes complete sense. You gotta collect and do some work in the farm in order to move on and keep growing, and then building new machines and farm machines as well as more barns in the farm, even decor. Ooh, bingo. So if you click build and you press this land button, this will take you to the marketplace. Here's my guy, his level, the progress, and if I own any NFTs or any land, this is where I can find it. My inventory obviously is empty. I just started, but hold up. I'm gonna come through with it. I'm gonna have some crazy land that I can implement in my Widi Land. Dope. So that's interesting. It's cool to see how it works, like a lot of times you get projects where they'll tell you can use NFTs and different collectibles that you own, but you can't really try it because the game is inaccessible. And right here we can see it, we can play it, and we get a real proof, a real feel of how that works. So that's really cool. Daily quests, we ain't there yet. Hey man, This is hella nice. Well, it's time to harvest. Level 3 unmatched. Lord Kryptonium. Ooh, we can deliver. Things are going good here at Lord Kryptonium Farm. This is epic. Comment if you want a part 2. Bye for now. So let's hop right back here for a second and let me get real with you. Listen up. It reminds me of like Farmville, which is super nostalgic. It reminds me a lot of these types of games where you just plant, build walls, build a community. Love those types of games. Do you? What do you think? Let me know what you think about this reveal closed beta version video. I want to know your thoughts on this. The game experience. WidiLand is a play-to-earn blockchain game with the metaverse based around a new Earth style environment that fulfill your experience. Players can play for fun, to earn money, or to connect with their friends. Let's keep on reading through and learning about WidiLand. Let's check out some of these assets they got going on in the game. Some of the characters you can buy. Right here, I'd say this guy's a severely tanned Toad from Super Mario. Apparently this guy's legendary, so I mean, he's got something going on. You got characters ranging from legendary, common, uncommon, quite interesting. More assets, you got different lands you can purchase for different Widi tokens, as well as different treasures, ranging from different level of rarity. Common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. You can see obviously common, you have more chances of earning it, whereas you move more towards legendary, you have less chances. We got two different types of treasure boxes. One's for land and the other is for characters. The same principle of rarity level applies to both. There are more chances of earning common treasure boxes, and the more you go towards and the more we lean towards legendary, the less chances you have to open that kind of rarity treasure box. Let's go to the DApp, the decentralized application. Right here, they're checking my browser before accessing, and we are good to go. Nice. Check this out. Right here on the DApp, we got tabs splitting up in character, land treasure, character treasure. This is awesome. Just a whole registry of different types of NFT assets that you can purchase, listed for the appropriate amount of Widi. This is the marketplace for WidiLand. Now, let's go back to the website. Right here we got the tokenomics. So again, this is a play to earn game where you complete daily quests, obtain achievements, attend special in-game events. This turns into WSO tokens with a total supply of unlimited. We love that. With WSO token, this gets distributed into building constructions, upgrading the machine, and purchase items in the in-game marketplace. And if you want to buy WSO, you can click right here. Which will take you to PancakeSwap, and you know the rest of it. And down here, DeFi services, which includes locked staking, repair spaceship, liquidity farming. These are translated into Widi token with a max total supply of 400 million. And with these tokens, you can purchase land and characters, as we've seen previously. So if you want to buy Widi tokens, press right here, and once again that'll take you to PancakeSwap. Let's look at some of these partners and backers. We got some very familiar faces. Now this is a game, so obviously there's going to be a lot of developers working on this project, and we love to see it, also because this reassures some reliability. Guys, take a look at some of these brands: X21, AU21 Capital, OIG, Tomo Chain, Oriana. These are no jokes. These are the big deals. If you click on each one of these guys, you're going to learn a lot more about them and see how they have associated and affiliated with WidiLand. Each one of them has their own motives, their own projects, their own initiative. If you want to read about each one of these guys, go for it. You'll learn a lot and you'll see what they are capable of. These are some next level companies. As Encrypto'd fans, we love to see partners and affiliates, and this is what we're talking about. Look at this long list of partners. Yeah. Down here, latest news. You want to be aware of the latest events and drops of Widi Land. They'll be announced right here on the main page of their website. Check this out on the far left, the IGO whitelist we spoke about earlier. Right now, the early bird sale IGO is opening for Widians, so get to it, what you're waiting for. And obviously, many more things to read about and to look into. So hop on at that and let me know what you find. Let's dive into some documents to learn and know a bit more about Widi Land. On the website, hop on the white paper, the roadmap, the Widi Land wiki, the FAQs, including your token model, token allocation, all that is included in here. So read through it, get your full research, and you'll be ready to make any investments, including just wanting to play this game. Let's look at the roadmap. So some of the things we want to look over in 2021, the beginning of June, is when Widi Land was established. Moving on from 28th to 30th of November, the IDO on 3 launch pads, the BSC station, the Polka Bridge, Lewis Starter, those were then. December 1st, they were listed on PancakeSwap. Later in December, they had the IGO early bird sale. December 27th, they launched closed beta version. December 29th, they released the Widi marketplace on the dApp. And then just beginning 2022, they had their locked staking Widi, which is the DeFi activity. They had the repair spaceship, which is another DeFi activity. Public official game chapter 1. They listed WSO currency, and now they have their final IGO in February 2022, which is ongoing. It's what we're talking about right now. This is the important milestones up to now. So you guys can take a longer dive into the roadmap to see if there's any other features that interests you. But all you really need to know is that right now is a good time to invest, because as we can see, even in the next few months just ahead of us, there are going to be some activities and different plans that will allow this project to grow, which also could mean the value of Widi Land will go up. Let's take a look at things that reflect transparency. The team. You guys know me. I love learning about the team, and I love seeing any project have their team up on their website, because it proves that there are real people behind the project. So of course, here we have the co-founder, the CEO. He is the co-founder and former CEO at CleverTube. That's interesting. He has over 9 years of experience developing software and mobile applications at domestic and foreign companies. Winner of Vietnam Startup Wheel 2018 and 6 Young Leaders in Digital Transformation 2021. You can go on his LinkedIn, get in touch with him if you'd like. He's a real person. Check it all out. And I'm not going to go through the rest of the team, but here you have it, folks. A nicely put team together to develop a beautiful app, Widi Land. This is awesome. Damn, this is a longer list than I expected, which is great. The bigger the team, the bigger the dream. You already know. Let's move on to advisors, and we'll zoom into this page to get a better look. We got Mr. Nguyen Danang. This is a product manager of Tomo Chain, head of promotion at Lua Ventures, project director at Vietnam Auto Solutions. This guy is the man, and Mr. Kenzie Wang is the boss, and Mr. Teddy Fan is nice like a teddy bear. Now, but for real, we gotta put some respect on these guys' names. These are the advisors. Reliability, transparency is key, and so is reassurance. And these are the advisors reassuring this project. A round of applause for these guys. Let's get it, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an awesome and sweet review wrapped up for Widi Land. I feel like we should do a gameplay, because this game truly seems interesting. Not just the backstory and the message, but the game itself is really fun. So if you made it this far in the video, you already know what that means. Smash the like button. Let me know what you think. And for Widi Land, we're gonna drop an Earth emoji, either Earth or a rocket. Kind of go with their logo right here. So yeah, spam the comments. Let me know what you think. What else you want to see? Let's keep in touch and up to date with Widi Land. So, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you next video. Until next time, Lord Kryptonium out.